What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Let's Play. I guess welcome back is not quite the right word, but we're starting a new Let's Play. This is going to be Sim Ant for the Super Nintendo. And wow, Maxis. That is a name I have not heard in a very long time. So, Sim Ant is part of the SimCity series, and I had Sim Farm, Sim City, Sim City 2000, and Sim Ant as a kid on the PC, and I had a lot of fun with this game. I started thinking about it a bit lately, and one of my viewers got this for me for my birthday, so yeah, I thought, let's play a little bit of it. Let's see what this is all about. Turns out they themselves have never actually played this game, so I'm going to have to do a bit of explaining, which is fine. So, okay. What have we got? Fly away and start a new ant colony. This is just kind of the intro that the main mechanic of this, the winged males and females fly into the sky, and for the one and oh god, I couldn't even read that fast enough. Something about flying away, you know, making new ant babies. Okay, here we go. So, I have played this quite a bit. Look at those beautiful Mode 7 graphics. How could they possibly scale the background layer? Soon after the flight, all the males die. It is up to... Okay, the female lands never to fly again. Her wings fall off, signaling the beginning of not being able to read fast enough. That's kind of a cool graphic for Super Nintendo, I think. Also, I have the scan lines enabled in case that isn't totally obvious. I don't know why. I just felt like doing that. Few ant colonies last very long, but maybe with your help, this one will survive. Dig your fat ant butt in the dirt. Okay, so let's get right up into it. So there's a full game, and we're not going to be doing that because the full game takes hours to complete, and come on, let's go. And we're not going to do that. So let's start off with ant information. So this and also the PC release of this, I actually learned a lot about ants as a kid. So let's read about ants at home. Queen ant. Brood. Entrance. Ants build their nests in many places underground, under rocks, in mounds, above ground, in rotten logs, inside trees and plants, and even inside. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Next. Even inside. No, no, no. Ants at home. It just took me to the next thing. How do I scroll down? Scroll. Okay, hold on. Plants even inside the walls of human houses. Nests have many chambers, each with its own use. One chamber is for the queen. Other chambers are used for nurseries, food storage, and garbage dumps. What else you guys want to learn about ants? Okay, so it looks like there's an egg, then there's a larva, then there's a pupae. Ants have 4 life stages: egg, larva, pupae, and adult. The queen lays from 10 to hundreds of eggs every day. Youch. Nurse workers take the eggs from the queen's chamber. Oh my god, wrong button. Anyways, there's a lot of detail here, and I learned a lot about ants as a kid. So what we're going to do, as I said, we're not playing the full game. The tutorial's too boring, so let's try a scenario. I've actually never tried this. So with Sim Ant on Super Nintendo, you get 8 scenarios, and I've never tried them. So, okay, the only one we have access to right now is Scenario 1. In the park, the long winter has ended and spring is here. Start by collecting the food that has fallen in the sandbox. Can do. It's winter here. We got our first big dump of snow. Okay, so you are the yellow ant. You are a member of the black ant tribe. You can dig around in the nest, make the nest bigger. One thing I like to do is just dig around at this top layer here, because this makes a bunch of entrances to the nest, and where they populate on the overworld is random, so you always want a bunch of locations, because hopefully 1 or 2 of them is close to the food. So here we are, sandbox. Okay, so let's take a look. This one, I think. Okay, surface overview. Okay, so there's the food. So we're gonna go over there. So I put the box here. Oops, put the box there. And go back. Go back. What do I gotta do? Surface close-up. Okay, so we're gonna go run over here. Give me that food. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call all my buddies. It's like all my buddies, and this is like we just gotta collect this food. They're gonna come. Then you can pick up the food. See if anyone's coming. They might not come. Okay, we have 3 ants in our tribe, so okay. Whoops. Let's say release all. So they're free. Fine. Let's just bring this food back down here. In the hole. And I'm gonna go give it to the queen face. Or put it near her. 'Cause she's got big business, you know? Oh no, she fed me. There, put the food there. God, I think it was this hole we came out of. Oops. God, the controls are a little weird. No, pick up the food, darn it. No, Y's not right. Is B correct? B is correct. B is the answer, kiddos. Come here, put this food here. Meh, meh, meh. Okay, I do not like that there are more red ants than black. But we're gonna get a little food supply going here. Oh, gross. The only other ant we have is a male, which is just useless. They can't fight, they can't collect food, they just draw down the resources of the colony. Unless you're trying to like populate into a new area. And if that queen ant ate all 4 of those pieces of food, I swear to goodness. So, okay, so let's talk about what's going on the bottom of the screen. We got, dude, Queenie is just ravenous. Okay, so we got yellow bar. That's my individual life. Yeah, I don't need you to feed me. I want to be feeding you. Yellow is my hunger / life. Blue is the general average hunger / life of the colony. And red is the general life / hunger of their colony. So, first thing we gotta do is wait for more of our ants to populate, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna be loading this thing full of food. But there should be red ants around somewhere. And fighting them sucks. Oh my god, they already have 9 ants? What the heck? Well, whenever my ants get into their poo-poo stage, then hopefully they're ready to help me out here. But so the problem with the main game is you get 49 tiles, so there's like a bunch of tiles in the backyard and in the house, and each area is like a contested zone for the red and the black ants. So you have to take over the house, and you have to take all the squares from the red ants, and that's hard to do because the computer's it's too good. Like, when it lands in a square, it takes almost no time to build a population of ants like nearly 300. And so when you land in there with your queen ant, there is nothing you can do because you come in with like 3 ants versus 300. It's a baptism by fire. And yeah, the thing is also that's really weird, when you're playing in an area as the yellow ant, you can only move things so fast. Like the computer can only run so quick. And when the computer is running it's all running every square at the same time. If it's running another square, it runs everything there like so much faster. Like your population cannot grow as fast as, I guess I'd have to explain it like with showing the game, but how to say it? The computer can do things and make moves faster than the human can, is basically the point of it. And it comes down to just, it's better to not play the game. Kind of like you just kind of don't want to be anywhere where there's an active battle. It's better just to let the computer handle it for you, which kind of is self-defeating. So yeah, playing the main game is really kind of dumb at some point. Okay, so let's take a look here at the overworld. So now we got a bunch of ants. Eventually we're gonna want to, I don't know why our ant population is so low. Okay, that's the next batch of food. Good. Okay, so the spider's over there messing them up. Let's see, hopefully. So, surface close-up. Spider's doing a little jig. Look at the back of the spider. Okay, you see that face there? Of course we see that face, right? I mean, like, we're humans. We're programmed to see faces and things. But doesn't that look like the shopkeeper, the game shopkeeper in Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, like in the Dark World? Like, there's like that mini game in, I don't even know what you want to call it, the Village of Ruin, where, let's get some food. You have to shoot arrows at things, and he has such a weird alien face, and it looks like that. Yeah, guys, that's what we're talking about today. Faces that look like things in other video games. So, I'm just gonna keep feeding my colony. This is why you dig a ton of holes. Like, the computer just never figures that out. Just keep things going good. And eventually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to get enough ants. We're gonna want to go over there. So, let's talk about what we can do with our ant colony. Behavior. Okay, so we set it to auto, so no one's digging, that's fine. 50% nurse, 50% foraging. And you can change this. Let's see here, come on. Manual. Yeah, okay, it's about to rain, we'll talk about that in a second. Look how fast you can make this thing, huh? I set it to auto, it's good. Okay, so then exit the behavior. So that's kind of like what your ants are going to do. Then let's go to the cast. So breeders, we want 0 breeders actually. Soldiers, these guys just get, you're just beating up the red ants forever. And then these are the workers who can dig, forage, or get. Yeah, we do not want any breeders at all. Okay, good. So soldiers require more food to maintain, but they're better fighters, as you could imagine. But it's almost impossible to win a fight in this game as the ant. It's just like you're gonna fight someone and you're just gonna die. That's just how it is. So the strategy is to get all your ant buddies to surround you and do the fighting for you, which I'll show you when we get to that point. So rain, what happens is ants make trails as they walk around. If you've ever seen ants in real life, which if you've ever seen ants in real life, you know that thing you saw on the Nature Channel about ants? No, but you know there's ants, pathways, and yeah, they just leaving a chemical trail around. So when it rains, all these trails get kind of washed away. And the reason why you want them is because it helps the ants to remember where the food is. They're not all as smart as the yellow ant. Man, we are killing it. Our colony is so much stronger than theirs in terms of health. Okay, soon we're gonna make an attack, I guess. But yeah, I played this game so much as a kid. I had so much fun with this. The PC version is the superior version. Don't kid yourselves on that. But the Super Nintendo version has some. Wow, you guys are hungry as shit. The Super Nintendo has some really good advantages. Like I mean, I guess this is literally the first time I'm playing the scenarios, but it's interesting enough. Okay, let's go on the offensive. Let's see if we can do that. I feel like my colony's good. So, recruit 10. Let's go camp out, boys. Let's go take out this. See if we can mess up their colony. Are these ours? Is this red ant territory? This is ours. Okay. Oh yeah, let's take out the caterpillar. That's what we want. So if you just stop him and get your ant buddies just to surround him, they will kill the caterpillar. And then that's a bunch of food. That's what we call it. We need more. All you guys, come here. Kill this caterpillar. Okay, then you say release. Then all of them grab some food. And it's done. And it's just a big dump of food for your colony. Okay, so let's... Okay, my girlfriend's being pretty loud in the background. Okay, so let's move further this way. Oh man, their colony is pretty weak. So that should mean there's some of them. It should mean in theory we should be winning most of these fights. Yeah, Yellow Ant was defeated. One fight, and it's over. Golly, man. Soldier. Ridiculous. You just die. Like, being the Yellow Ant, you can't win. I don't remember being that uneven in the PC version when I was a kid. What? So you only get 3 lives? Okay, well that's totally different than the main game. I didn't know you get limited lives. Ha ha ha, now you know the power of the red ants. That is totally gross to me, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'll show you quickly the full game, and then I think we'll wrap this up. Oh, whoops, no, I didn't want to. I want to load my game. Exit to menu. This is one of the games you can play with the Super Nintendo mouse, but unfortunately, the Super Nintendo mouse is only 2 buttons, so it's a little hard to control. So I'm playing with a keyboard. Okay, so here's the house. You can see there's a big ass war going on here. So, oh wow, we have most of the territory already. Okay. So it's pretty much either 300 reds or nothing, right? So these are two territories we just won, and our ants are there working on their own, and they're going to colonize this area and bring it to like a 300. And so when you land in there, um, I can go to any tile I want, right? So let's say I want to go here. Okay, so let's see what this colony is doing here in the house. Go up here. And it runs so slow. When you have 300 ants, everything just takes forever. Kitty Cat playing card brand. Yellow crayon. But yeah, so there's no red ants here. It's uncontested territory. And what we want to do is we need to take those last tiles, but I can't do anything with them until there's red and black in there. And that's just, you have to wait a certain amount of time for the ants to be mating. And you can see that there's generally like a little cloud of ants flying around. And then they're going to randomly land in a square, and then you have 3 ants to take on 300. And it's just nuts. So okay, so here we go. So some ants are flying around, apparently. Okay, there they are. And eventually they're going to try and land in one of these squares. And then, okay, yeah, so here's contested area, right? This one here. And if I go in there, I'm just going to lose it for us. Like, there's nothing I can do. So I just sit here and watch the chart and hope that my little black ants handle it on their own. And the human sucks. The human walks around. Wherever he steps, he can step on ants. The dog, too, wherever they step. You can screw with the cat. But what's terrible is when the black ant... Okay, yeah, see, we lost the territory. Because landing 3 ants into a 300 red ant zone is just suicide. Okay, so they're going to try again. But when this human, he can grab the lawnmower, and when he lawnmowers, or when he mows the lawn, get out of here, you cat. It just wipes out like 50% of the ants on the surface. I said go. Yeah, it's just... So yeah, this is it. It's just like World War I. Like, it's just entrenched. The only reason why I got so far, I'm not even gonna lie, I totally cheated. I just like put on a Game Genie code so that the yellow ant can't lose a fight. I'd land in this area and I'd just rush the red queen. That's it. Otherwise it's a stalemate. If they come into our territory, they die. Because again, it's 3 versus 300. So yeah, that's kind of where the main game ends up. Like, it starts out in this corner. You have to kick out the red ants. Then the red ants repopulate up here. And you just fill out this area slowly and progressively. And then that's it. Like, you get to this kind of World War I scenario here. How are my ants doing in that territory? Okay, they're kind of holding on. But yeah, that's it. So, that's Sim Ant. I like it. I like the game a lot. It's a game I played a bunch as a kid. I enjoy playing it. I think it's perfect for a rainy day. It's not really that great to play. Like, if you're really looking for a really active game. But, yeah, it's better than Sim Earth, better than Sim Life. Not as good as Sim City. Better than probably Sim Farm, I think. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's about on par with Sim Farm. But yeah, it's not a bad game. So anyways, thank you to my viewer for getting this for me. I will keep playing this, and I do intend to win it. And I'm going to leave the video with watching us save the game. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Stay safe. Bye for now.